Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Here I am. I'm in my sister's kitchen in Maryland. So it's to me it's the 11 o'clock prayer time this morning. For many of y'all, it's the 8 o'clock, and for other people all around the world, it's all different times. So I'm gonna say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, because we are everywhere, literally and figuratively. So it's a beautiful thing, absolutely beautiful thing. So good morning. Now I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to go onto my cell phone, and I do invite you to do the same thing. I'm going to post this on my cell phone. I'm also going to turn off a light and see whether or not it makes it a little bit better for me here. Definitely not. Okay. Well, there we go. So that experiment didn't work out, but now I'm back. Okay. So let me go find this here on Facebook and repost it so anybody comes to my site can see it as well. Let's see. Here we go. Boom and boom. Done. So, good morning, everybody. So blessed to be here with you all this morning. Pia, much light, much better. Yes. Cece, nice to see you again this morning. Joan, good morning. Tahita, Teresa, Dorcas, Chloe, Sherla, Della, Destiny, Tracy, Portia. Hello, everybody. Now, you can go ahead and put your prayer requests in there. But remember now, when we pray, it's an affirmative prayer. Affirming what is, affirming the truth, not beseeching, not begging, not asking. Because you know what? We already got it all. It's right here. We are living inside the perfect life of God. It's all one thing, right? Lorinda, hello, Mary Jo, Mona, Keisha, Marcella, good morning, Marcella. Dee, Cynthia, as folks keep coming in, Lucy, Sam Marine, Dorothy, Nicole, Barbara. I love going through all this. It's so amazing. And Sam Marine is from Pakistan. How beautiful is that? And Crystal, good morning. Jennifer up in New York. All over the country, all over the world. Zine, hello. So, I'm in Maryland right now. I was blessed with the opportunity to come here and be here for my uncle and my mom while my sister's away in wherever she is, Thailand, I believe it is. And I must say I'm very much enjoying playing Scrabble with my mom, hanging out with my uncle, and just being here for family, with family. And you know, there's nothing like family to really teach us who we are when we go within. Because family, I don't know about you guys, but family can trigger me quicker than anything on this planet. And as I've done all my work, my inner work on myself and things, sometimes the final destination of what triggers me and I need the most attention and the most love is with those that were closest to me, with the family, with people like that. So being able to spend time with family is such a blessing in allowing me, it's like a thermometer, allowing me to gauge the temperature of my growth and whatnot, and my acceptance of everything being here for me, never to me, and these kind of things. So being here in Maryland is being an absolute blessing for me in that way is I get an opportunity to look close at some of the closest mirrors to my life from growing up. And I get to also share how I use my practice, how I use my meditation, how I take some breaths before I react to things that I don't like or that are grating me or triggering me. And it gives me an opportunity to really check in and see where I'm using the tools and where I could use a little bit more work on how I use my tools. So that is such a blessing that I get to be here for as well. Teresa, prayers from our family with this property. It has gotten worse, not better. Mom isn't talking to anyone, and my sister has gotten crazy. Prayer for her, don't know what to pray for anymore. Peace, I guess. Teresa, pray for knowing this, knowing that all things are God, all things are lifing, and all things are always working for our greatest good. So in whatever's taking place in your family right now, look for the good, look for the growth, and look where you can respond with love where it seems like there is none. Because there is love and there is a gift in every single thing. And the most freeing thing I ever learned in my life was that everything is done for me, nothing is done to me. I love you, Teresa. Much blessings for you, knowing that where you are and your family are, God is in all God's glory, as you and as them. Harriet, blessing for grandchildren and all the children of the world, yes. Beth, peace from Park City, Utah. Oh, it's got to be beautiful up there now. I imagine you guys are still getting some snow. Wish I had 2 boards on my feet and going down the mountain there right now. Catherine, prayers for complete center to wholeness that I am today. Yes, exactly. Surrender. You don't even have to know what you're surrendering. Just let it go. Let it go, baby. Just let it go and be free. Be me. Because the only way I can be free is to be me. And I got to let go a whole lot of stuff to be me. There's no doubt in that. Yes, Keisha, the truth. The entire universe is for me. Chloe, you got that right. Always and always. Continued prayers for wholeness, vitality, strength, wellness, well-being, and all needs are divinely met. Tahita, it is done. All of that. Wholeness is always there. Vitality is always there. Strength is always there. Wellness and well-being. All needs are always divinely met. We just don't always recognize why. Know this, know it now, that you are the absolute glory that is life, and it is God. No matter what it appears or demonstrating in your life, if you don't see the gift in it, you just haven't seen the gift in it. It is powerful. We are one inside this wonderful life. Therefore, everything in that life, and everything is ours right here, right now. Love you bunches. Andrea, amen, brother. So true. Oh, yes. Good morning, Reverend Kelwin from Michigan. Hi, Sally. Lisa, San Francisco. Love San Francisco. Used to love walking around San Francisco in my dry as a bone, oiled canvas jacket, hat, and boots in the rain. It was one of my favorite things to do, walk the city in the rain. So let's see, some other prayers here. All things work, prayers for all things working out for your highest good. Absolutely, it is always taking place, Tahita. Know it. Yes. Being with family also reveals how I've grown. Absolutely, Corvette. Isn't it amazing? And you think you've grown past something and you've dealt with it, and then you go hang out with your family a little while and you realize, well, maybe I still got some stuff to work on. That's what I realize. I love it. I love it. Love it. Prayers for outdoor cats. Yes, Katie. Prayers for all people in your life, Kimberly. Absolutely. Much love and prayers. Alignment with God. Yes, Kimberly. Divine intervention. Yes, Katie. Divine intervention. That's what's always taking place, because everything is divine and everything is working for the greater good. Therefore, everything is divine intervention. Ha! It's pretty cool. Good evening, Winky. Tons of gratitude for joining this prayer vortex. Always great to see you here. I like that. Good evening. Carolyn, grateful for you as well, Carolyn. Much love. And just know, everybody, I'm here. Anybody can reach me here. My name is Kelvin Hagan if you haven't met me. And as folks here know, I respond to messages in Facebook or phone calls or anything. And I'm here for you. And there's nothing that feels better than pausing my day because somebody calls me directly for prayer. I love it, love it, love it. I live for it. God knows my heart and has met my every need. Yes, Della. Okay, I'm going to do a reading from a book I've been reading. Now, Dr. Sue Morter just happened to have been speaking at Agape this last Sunday, and she's amazing. And before that, I'd already just bought her book and started reading it. I've followed her a little bit in the past, but I hadn't read this book, The Energy Codes. And then a good friend of mine, Dolores, told me about this book, and we were discussing stuff, and I went, I got to read that book. So I've been reading this book, and it works so well with the other book I've been doing in my book club, Radical Forgiveness. It's like they were written by the same mind. Then again, they were, because there is just the one mind, all things, right? And the part I'm choosing to read to you is on page 57. The book is The Energy Codes by Dr. Sue Morter. And this part is called The Bus Stop. And just to give it a little thing, imagine a bunch of souls are hanging at a bus stop, preparing to come back to Earth, preparing to come here and learn the lessons that they need to learn to advance their growth in the spirituality that is all things. Because remember, we are spiritual beings having a spiritual experience in a human body. It's a beautiful thing. So, page 57. Here we go. Yes, Crystal. Change your assumptions and you change your family. It's all about our perception. We think our family changed and suddenly we realize they're the same, but my perception changed, so I respond to them differently. All right, bus stop. The bus stop conversation. Imagine yourself at a cosmic bus stop where you and others pause between trips to this physical plane. As you wait, you get to chatting with the other souls at the bus stop, talking about your plans and agendas for life on Earth. You speak about what you desire to learn, how you wish to grow, and what you'd like to experience as a means of revealing to yourself your own true divine nature as a being of energy and the creator of your own life. I want to learn about my wisdom, one of the other souls says. I'm going to learn courage, declares another. I want to experience being unconditionally loving, says a third. What are you going there to do, someone asks you. Well, you might say I'm going to have a bunch of experiences of waking myself up, and I want to know my ability to forgive. Yes, I'm choosing a level 10 experience of forgiveness, not just a level 3 or level 4. I'm really going for it this time. At level 10 forgiveness. Wow. Okay. How are you going to do that? Another soul asks. Well, yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I suppose someone is going to have to do something that is nearly unforgivable. One of your companions asks the obvious question. What would that take? You reply, well, someone would have to do something like drink too much at happy hour and get behind the wheel, cross the center line on the road and hit my car head on. Take it over the top. They might take the lives of my family or cripple me. It could have been avoided and would be completely irresponsible. Then after many years of hurt and anger and suffering, even more because of my unforgiveness, I will reach way down inside my heart and find a deeper level of myself than I would ever have known under any other circumstances and forgive them. You pause for a moment, remembering that the bus stop offers an opportunity to enlist others to help you achieve what you want out of your earth life. Who wants to be the driver for me, you ask? No one raises a hand. Come on, you plead. I've waited forever to have this chance to evolve myself. I'm asking with all that I have, will someone please help me catch this opportunity? Someone finally chimes in. I'll do it. I can see how much it means to you. Plus, it will help me with my own mission of self-forgiveness. Wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm so moved that you would do that for me. Well, I guess I'll see you on Earth. And off you go, ready to take the biggest tasks of your being thus far. The bus stop conversation is a metaphor, of course, for setting your own energy as working to dissolve the illusions that you are a separate self. We get to heal our tendency to interrupt the natural flow of life by looking at our circumstances less personally and more as a project of allowing connection again. Looking at our lives through this larger perspective, we see that we are actually quite amazing for having created exactly what we need for our own desired expansion and the discovery of our own depths of beauty, strength, kindness, courage, loving, and so on. In other words, the many facets of our magnificence. Can you see how this gives us a very empowering way of looking at the things that happen in our life? How it removes any sense of victimhood and backside of the model. Well, that you'd have to read the book to know about that. Thinking about our existence. I have chosen a rather intense example here because this is the way that thousands of people have been transformed in my classes around the world. Energetically, it will hold a space for you to allow your own heart to open up to your own bus stop conversation for hearing. We can start looking at our lives in a new way. Okay, I'm not just making the best of this bad situation. Well, I actually generated that situation to awaken myself to something more about who I really am. What if on some level, higher level, I requested this experience so that I could explore a beautiful, powerful, and magnificent part of me that I wasn't aware of before? This is an incredibly freeing and empowering insight. I invite you to take a breath here, and then we'll explore the inspiring energy codes. Oh, that is so powerful. The bus stop conversation. Everything on this plane is here to advance us. Every person that we bump into, everything that we bump into that touches our lives and that we touch theirs, we are contracted to be a part of their growth and expansion, and they are a part of our growth and expansion. Whether it's this book or in Radical Forgiveness or all these other ones that teach this, if everything is God, then everything is God. I cannot pick and choose. My sister's God, my uncle's God, my mother is God. We are here to learn and teach each other. One of the things I learned as being a dad is that I will never come close to teaching my children as much as they've taught me and continue to teach me. So, in the spirit of the bus stop, let's move into the prayer. Oh, let's sit and be comfortable. If you can put your feet flat on the ground, do so. Put your hands up, put your hands down, open your eyes, close your eyes. If you got your eyes open, I suggest you focus on something a few feet in front of you and just look at that one thing and be still. Be still while I pray. Now, you don't have to be still. You can move and bounce all over the place if you feel moved. Stillness is within. I am grateful. First and foremost, I am grateful for waking up this morning. I am grateful for the time I spent in a long conversation with a family member last night. I am grateful to be able to be here in Maryland and be here and feel the love and be part of the love that taking care of my uncle and taking care of my mom. I am grateful for each and everything that comes towards me from family here, teaching me to be more within me, teaching me to pause and take a few breaths, come back to this now moment and know the love. I am grateful for the undisciplined completely insane dogs at my sister's house, as they too are here teaching me to be more calm and find the stillness within as these beasts slowly warm up to me, albeit I do bribe them with a lot of treats. I love that. That's so cool. I said, oh, and laughter. Laughter's good. I'm grateful that I can laugh and I can be the love. I am grateful for the sun that is shining, my breath that is breathing, my heart that is beating, everything that is working right now in me, as me, for me. Because me, is all one. I am grateful. And I know that all of this is literally just one life. Lifing is everything. It's the floor I walk on. It's the shoes I wear. It's the people I see. It's the birds I hear. It's the squirrel that keeps going into the bird feeder and knocking it off the window at my mom's house. Lifing is everything. And it's happening constantly. It's generating more life. It's building more love. Lifing is the everything of all things. There's nothing outside of it. There is no good, there is no bad, there only is. It is one thing. Call it life-liking, call it God. My new favorite word for it is it. It. The it. I am part of this it. This it is me. All of the it of God is inside of me. Not just a piece of me. All of the it is inside me as Kelvin. I get to be me, and you get to you as we get to be we. That's right. All the incredible, powerful forces of God, lifing, are in you, each of us here, right now. The power of God is in you, the perfection of God. And the perfection of God is this journey with all of its ups, all of its challenges, all of its downs, everything combined in it. And I know that right now in my life, in our life, as the living, breathing beings that are the life of God right here, right now, that everything that is taking place in my life is taking place in my life with a personal invitation from me. I get to live this life. We get to experience this life. We get to experience all the dynamic feelings of being a human. We get to experience love, joy, happiness. We get to experience fear, hate, and anger. We get to have these feelings in our life. We get to express these feelings in our life, knowing that as we feel these feelings, we are not these feelings. I am not angry even when I feel anger. I am not sad even when I feel sadness. I am. The only thing I am is the awareness of the we and me that is all things. I am this awareness. I am the love. How do I know I'm the love? How do I know you are all the love, that we are the love? Because love is all there is. God, lifing is love. And therefore, anything that takes place inside of this lifing is taking place as loving. Growth growing. The seed's got to be planted in the dirt to grow. I am this seed. We are this seed. Right here, right now, knowing that each and every place that we are and each and every person we come in contact with is looking back at us with the eyes of God, knowing that God is everything, everywhere. I know that right now in our life, we are expanding the love and the awareness of whose and who we are which expands the love and the dynamic nature of God further and further into the reaches of everything on this planet and beyond. That right now I evoke from within me, and I evoke from within we, all the love, all the love, all the peace, knowing that every place in the world where there is disease, God is right there, right now. That each and everything taking place in this world, anywhere where there is violence and these things, that is too, that also is God working in our group, community lives to expand the love of God. I don't have to understand why. I just know that everything taking place, where there is life, there is God. Period. No doubt, no question, no fear. I live this life right now with no fear, knowing that I am not my body. I recognize as I look out and around the world at so many things that are taking place that seem so unforgivable. They too are taking place inside this one life of God. That means they too are happening for the greater good of all things, as life only works and expands life. So right now, some of us may be going through a transformation. Some of us may be going through a transition. For all those going through a transition, I know that this transition is not a beginning and it's not an end. It is merely a continuation of a journey inside the one life of God that is the life of love in all things. So as we have family members or pets that may be transitioning or maybe just have transitioned, I know that with them goes the love of God. And as they move on to their journey, it's like David Bowie said when he was asked, what happens when we die? 2 days before he died, his answer was, I don't know, but it's gonna be great. So I don't know what tomorrow brings, but it's going to be great. Why is it going to be great? Because it will be the now when tomorrow gets here. And everything in the now that's taking place is great, because everything that's in the now is God. And the only place God is now and is here. And where is here? Everywhere is here. And everything in our life, we invite into our life so that we can learn and grow from it. So as I know that in the bus stop conversation, I must have asked for a whole lot of really tough things to bring me the father I had, the mother I had, and so many other experiences in my life. I look at these now, and I am grateful for each and every one of these moments, as these moments took the shape of whom and whose I am. And as I move forward and continue to work on myself from within, knowing that the way I can change the world, is by changing the way I experience the world. I change the way I experience the world. I change the way I respond to the world. And boom! I change the world. I change the world. By changing my perception of how the world is working with me. This is where I see with each and every one of us. This is what I know for each and every one of us. This is what I know. I am the loving light of God. I am the person I've been waiting for. Say that with me. I am the person I've been waiting for. I am the love I've been waiting for. I am the peace I want to see in the world. I am perfect health. I am a perfect being inside the wonderful life of God. And this perfect journey is filled with challenges in life. And I am these challenges. These challenges are me, and these challenges are for me. So as each and everything that takes place in our lives takes place with all the love, all the gusto, and everything that takes place in it, knowing this, I know that I get to be. I get to be me. We get to be we. You get to be you. Do you. Do you. Do you, or you don't get done. Whatever journey you're here on this earth to learn, don't run from it. The challenges in front of you are the gifts the world is bringing you. These gifts can be individualized to you, or they could be community gifts to the world, to nations, to whichever. But know that all of it is a gift that you requested in your life, at your bus stop conversation. Give thanks for this. Give thanks for the beauty and the power and the love that I feel from each and every one of you. I give thanks for this moment. Thanks for the time I get to spend with you. I give thanks for this amazing technology that lets us connect right here, right now, in this moment of truth. I am so in thanksgiving for the love and the blessings that are all things. And I release it. I release everything. I release all doubt, all fear. I release everything that feels good. I release everything that doesn't feel so good. I let it go into the big love that is all things. I let it go. I release it into the big love, the big yes. I let it go, and I say, and so it is. Amen. It is done. It is done. It is done. Wow. Okay. Whew. Feels good to be me. All right, I'm going to go through all these comments, put some likes, put some love, put some energy into them. I feel each and every one of you here right now. I love all of you, and I feel the love back at me. Feels good. I am so blessed to be here on the East Coast in Maryland with my family. And I'm so blessed to be able to be here online right here, right now with my family. I love you all. And my name is Kelwin Hagen. For those of you that may not know, Kelwin, Kelwin, Hagen, Hagen. I spell that out for anybody that doesn't know me, wants to find me on Facebook, wants to send me a message, wants some personal prayer. I am here and available for anybody at any time. Well, there are the slight chance that I may be busy when you call, in which case you leave me a message and I will call you back. I will message you back. Because one of the biggest joys I have in my life as an agape licensed spiritual practitioner is praying with us, with you, with me. And sometimes when you call me for prayer, the exact prayer that you need, guess what? I really needed that. Thank you. Much love. I will, noon meditation. Come on, I'll see you here at the noon meditation, which is 3 o'clock East Coast time, 12 noon Pacific time. And I'll be here to meditate with you today at 3 o'clock Eastern time, noon Pacific time. That whole thing's throwing me off on a daily basis. And I appreciate you, Nikki. Love you very much. Love all of you. I will see you soon. Peace.